Ms. Grace, if elected to Senate, would you support the president's plan to impose universal daycare?
I support a public option, but not the elimination of private plans.
And are you at all concerned about the growing men's rights activist movement?
The MRA? I think we can all agree they're more a frat house than a movement.
Maybe so, but why should voters trust you, a first-time politician, over incumbent Helen Kerry?
For the very reason that I haven't already been bought. And as CFO of Mooncup Media, I've proven to Texans I can lead them to prosperity.
Ms. Grace, polls show that for you to win, you still need the support of social conservatives. How do you respond to their concerns that you're divorced with no kids?
Please, let's stay on policy.
Well, they would argue that never balancing work and family means you lack the multitasking ability to run the state.
That's enough questions for today.
I'm so sick of all this family shit.
Excuse me.
You know, just go ahead and make me an appointment at that Steinem place.
Sky, you can't be serious.
The firewoman's meet and greet 10:30.
The election's 3 months out. I can't risk losing.
And I can't risk losing my sister to a choose-a-groom.
Bex, it's just business.
It's unethical and unsafe.
Don't be such a scrotum about this.
I'm being a scrotum?
Yes.
I know life has been hard since Catherine got engaged. but
Fuck
you-
Catherine. This is about winning, and once he served his purpose, he's out.
Fine. I'll set it up.
50 years ago, men chose violence over diplomacy. But in the ashes of World War III, women rose up to restore peace, and thus began the Ovolution, where women went to work and men were domesticated. That's why we here at Steinem's Grooming School for Husbands want to celebrate those brave women who saved our lives by saving you 20% off first dates. We here at Steinem's take pride in having a 99% pairing rate and for grooming the most educated, compassionate future mates.
May I have a seat? Consent is always my first priority.
I love how much funnier you are than me.
I have a PhD in herstory. I know it's hard to believe, but I actually am a male doctor.
Each man takes a testosterone-reducing pill to decrease aggression and unwanted fertility. And for the 1% that aren't chosen by age 40, fear not. They're well-trained in administration, nursing, and teaching to make a seamless transition back into society. So visit us here at Steinem's Grooming School today, because it's our world now.
PU. Next time, use ball bath. Dunk daily.
I feel fresh.
Say that the national crime rate is still at 0.5%. And the global cooling project is nearly complete, with seawater temperatures back to 1980 levels. But I didn't do it alone. Democracy is a team.
Miss Grace.
Please, call me Skylar.
Of course. Sorry.
I hate being late. My schedule's just so crazy right now.
So sorry.
Why do you keep saying that? I'm the one who's late. I'm sorry.
I'm bad at that. Sorry. So, for your first date, would you like the basic VR experience or the deluxe retro charm?
Retro charm. I am sick of screens.
For clients such as yourself, we provide the utmost privacy. Your match today is Adam, found outside of our Alumni Offspring Network, which is great for genetic variants, should you choose to procreate. Oh, and he scored extremely high on his empathy evals.
That makes one of us. I was joking.
Here we are. Enjoy.
Skylar.
Hi, I'm Adam.
So, what are you drinking?
I asked for whatever you're having.
Did you see the new Spider-Woman?
Yes, so much fun.
I hated it, too formulaic.
You're right, the ending was too predictable.
Where do you stand politically?
Wherever you tell me to stand.
Okay, you know what? This isn't working for me. Damn it, I hate when Bex is right.
Did I say something wrong?
No offense, but you're practically a fucking robot. The press would eat both of us alive.
Skylar, wait. It was really nice to meet you.
Would you like to continue with Adam?
Only if you turn off the microphones.
Of course.
Damn, that was dramatic. What was that move? See if I prefer the bad boy?
More like, if you want me to speak freely, I'd rather not be recorded.
I didn't even know we were.
They're always listening. A buddy of mine spent an entire month at the semen farm just for saying he wanted to wear a different color uniform.
Shit, I didn't realize.
Your own privilege? Sorry, I'm not really good at this whole date thing.
Well, then why would Edward pair you with me?
I don't know. Algorithms? Look, if you want to move on, I get it. You're one of the most powerful women in the world. You could probably have anybody you want. Besides, kind of used to rejection.
Okay, let's go again, but this time drop the training.
Okay.
A journalist asks you what your politics are. What do you say?
I'd say that men had our chance and we fucked it up. The job of the present is to correct the past.
Good, but what if them asks you, hey, Adam, do men still deserve the right to vote?
As long as they vote for my wife.
Clever.
See, I could be by your side. I could be your first gentleman.
Not so fast. Your answers are smart, but if I'm gonna take you home, I need to know how you really feel about the world. Come on, the mics are off.
Fine. But first, you have to tell me who Bex is and what she was right about.
You really do teach you guys how to listen here, huh? Bex is my sister. She thinks it's immoral to marry men, that they're more along the lines of servants than partners, and that they can never be trusted.
Harsh. Do you agree with that?
I mean, kind of. Who's to say you're not gonna try to sabotage me somewhere down the road for a better offer?
Who's to say that you're not going to send me back here when you're done with me?
What I would be more concerned about is that this whole political thing is a lie, and I'm really a serial killer with an Adam fetish.
Not gonna lie, that's oddly specific. But you're lucky. Have somebody like Bex looking out for you.
Our mom died when we were young, so we learned pretty quickly that we had to have each other's backs.
You know, I'm practically an orphan too. My mom didn't want to have a boy, so she gave me up when I was a baby. I spent my entire life in the system. But cheers to you for getting out.
Would you like to continue?
Yes. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
I liked it. Do you want to dance? Why are you leading?
Sorry. I must be drunker than I thought. We don't get much alcohol here.
You know, all because we're in my fake home doesn't mean,
We have to have fake sex.
right.
I just want you to know if we do, the pills that they have me on mean I can't come.
God. I can switch those.
Sorry, I failed my dance classes, but I did ace foot massage. May I?
I could get used to this.
Then I think it's a good time for me to tell you that I'm not gonna be one of those dudes who just sits at home all day watching Real House Husbands and drinking skinny guy martinis.
I hate to admit it, but I've watched all 4 seasons of The Real House Hubbies of Volva Valley.
Ross is such a dick.
I love him.
You know, this is more of a business deal, but I really like you. Sorry.
It's okay. I like you too.
I want to kiss you.
Then do it. Take off whatever that thing is you're wearing. Have you ever been with a woman?
Only my intimate relations therapist.
What is that, like a sex teacher?
Yeah. What about you? Have you ever been with a man?
Only like prostitutes. When Catherine left, I got really lonely.
Hey, it's okay. You don't have to explain yourself to me. I think you're perfect.
No, I'm selfish, and I'm a workaholic. That's why Catherine didn't want to have kids with me. I don't know why I just told you that.
I'm glad you did.
Police caught the men's rights activist right after he rushed the president's podium.
I have a message to all my brothers. Have hope.
Sorry, I'll turn that off.
Ready?
By the power vested in me by the state of Texas.
Wait. Just give me a moment. You sure you want to do this?
Voters are gonna eat him up, and he's so desperate he'll do whatever I say.
By the power vested in me by the state of Texas, I now pronounce you wife and husband.
Thank you, Edward. Ready to go home, Mr. Grace?
I pop it, I lock it, he wanna be on me, I can't even stop him. I see that he peep all this green in my pocket. You said that's your nigga, but he ain't act like it. I got all this money on me, you see that I run it up. I got all this cash up on me, you see that I run it up. Swagger jacking got you tryna look like me. You a mini me, you a son of me. Can't keep up, still wanna crumb for me. When it come to me, you a wannabe. What you thought? Tell me what you thought. Coming from that fake account, but you got caught. Ay, I flip the switch, switch, switch. Get like me, bitch, you wish, wish, wish. Betting on you is a risk, risk, risk. But I don't miss, it's like swish, swish, swish. I pop it, I lock it, he wanna be on me. I can't even stop him. I see that he peep all this green in my pocket.
Subscribe to Dust for new sci-fi every week.
I got all this money on me, you see that I run it up. I got all this cash up on me, you see that I run it up. Why you mad? Tell me why you mad.